Hello, my name is Melissa Munoz, and I am a co-founder of the nonprofit organization Brass Out Loud, or BOLD for short. Our mission is to bring awareness to and uplift the voices of brass players from underrepresented communities. We achieve this through our events, including our annual 3-day virtual workshop, our interactive Facebook Live interview series titled Bold Chats, and our panel discussions. Brass Out Loud promotes diversity not only through the faculty that we hire, but also in the expansive education that we offer.
Brass Out Loud was founded by Kate Amrine, Rebecca Caru, and Melissa Munoz. We came together because we realized there was a lack of brass workshops and organizations truly addressing diversity and representation in the brass world. We wanted to create a brass community where students can learn from faculty who look like them and have a wide range of careers in the brass world. You might be wondering about the lack of diversity in the brass world on a greater scale in professional level ensembles across the country and across the world. We know from our own experience as professional musicians and educators that many classical orchestras across the country are comprised of mostly white men in the brass section. And in one study from the League of American Orchestras from 2016, we learned that Black musicians only make up 1.8% of all orchestra members. We did some research of our own, and of the 7 top orchestras in the United States, the breakdown of women or non-binary brass players versus male brass players was unfortunately pretty stark. Chicago Symphony, New York Philharmonic, and Boston Symphony each only had one non-male member of the brass section. Cleveland Orchestra didn't have a single woman or non-binary musician in the brass section at all. Los Angeles Philharmonic had 2 women out of the 14-member brass section. Philadelphia Orchestra had 3 women members of the 12-person brass section. And finally, the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra had the most gender equity in the brass section with 4 women out of the full 17-member section. We are so grateful to our corporate sponsors over the past 2 years who contributed to making our events possible. Huge thank you to Shires, Yamaha, Greenhoe Trombones, Eastman, the Colburn School of Music, Monster Oil, AR Resonance, in loving memory of Manas Velaru, and Robinson's Remedies. We are also extremely thankful to our individual donors. From the 50 people who donated to our Kickstarter campaign to our individual donors on Facebook and PayPal. Brass Out Loud truly would not be possible without your support. Donations help fund payments to faculty, scholarships to students for our workshop, and other expenses throughout the year. As we head into our 3rd year as an organization, your contributions are ever more appreciated to help us continue to provide diverse and inspirational programming to brass players everywhere. And now that we are a 501c3 nonprofit, your donation is tax deductible.
In conjunction with our board members, we are launching a new scholarship series and an in-person Brass Out Loud workshop in 2023. We are excited to provide 5 brass students with a scholarship to attend our in-person workshop, and we are actively accepting donations to fund these participants. One of our board members, trombonist Abby Conan, has agreed to sponsor 1 trombone student, and if we are able to secure enough funding, we will be able to reach our goal of providing sponsored registration for up to 10 students. Please consider helping us make this possible.
Well, I want to see a brass community that is diverse, that knows about the potential of other countries, that is conformed by members worldwide, not only in one place. You know, it's the idea community is also a community that wants to help, you know, motivate people to join.
Hello, my name is Tito Munoz. I am a conductor, and music director of the Phoenix Symphony. I'm also a very proud supporter of Brass Out Loud, a nonprofit organization that seeks to uplift the voices and stories of brass musicians from underrepresented communities. I encourage all of you to support and donate to this organization that is doing so much good for the brass community.